Before we start the video, it's time for the KOG Boy roll call. This is for all the people who are supporting me as a KOG member of the month, and I appreciate ya. So big shout out to Ryan McDonough, Kato Senpai, and Apple, aka Donjay. You guys are awesome, just saying. How's it going, guys? RNG Life here, and today we got the new, technically it's a Joey unlock event for Memories of a Friend. I was about to say Fiend, but yes, also, hey guys, I'm back. I took a short break, maybe a week, more than a week, whatever, so I took a little bit of time off, but hey, we got a new event, and I'm actually pretty hyped for it. So, coming back into the Duel Links, we have this new event that is basically here to unlock Joey. So you are watching this video because you want to know how to unlock Joey. I'm going to be telling you that in a second, but for now, I'm also going to be telling you about the rewards for Yugi. So if you want to skip forward when we unlock Joey and whatever, skip to this timestamp, but whatever. So the new cards that Yami Yugi is bringing, there's not too many, there's just only two, I think. Yeah, and then there's just a bunch of normals and whatever that are not even relevant, but yeah, only two cards are being brought and two new SRs, one of them being DD Seeker. This guy is pretty much only going to be using a DD deck that I'm aware of. I don't know what other deck he would be really good in, because he's a 1500 monster. He's not even that hefty, he's not even that strong, so it's not like you can just throw him in any deck and use him as like a way to just protect your monsters. He can do that, but he is kind of a liability himself. And then next up we have Disposable Learner Device. This card is pretty much just as a very standard equip spell that you're going to give to your monster. It's going to gain 200 attack for each monster in your grave. So I think that's a pretty cool card. I mean, it's just an okay equip. It's not going to be anything game-changing or busted. I still think Mage Power might be a lot better, but Mage Power I think is locked behind a box. So Disposable Learner Device, I mean, it's a pretty good equip if you are running a deck that puts a lot of monsters in the grave. But yeah, so out of everything, I think these cards are pretty much throwaway cards. Nothing too like necessary that you need to get. So there's that, but something you might potentially need to get if you guys pulled from the previous box and you got your Magician Circle or whatever, Dark Magic Circle, you might be wanting the Magician of Dark Illusion and maybe even Magician's Robe and Dark Magic Expanded. So that's pretty much what you're going to be aiming for. But whatever, let's go ahead and talk about unlocking Joey. For Joey to be unlocked, you have to complete Challenge 3. We're going to be telling you guys how you reach Challenge 3. To be honest, there's not really much you have to do. You just gotta play the game normally. When you do hit a certain checkpoint, which is going to be on January 29th, at that time, whatever time it says for you, when it hits that time, that is when your Joey is going to be unlockable or whatever. You also, to reach that condition, you have to beat Challenge 2, and you also have to have 420,000 more points, event points, to actually unlock them. And then on the next 2 days, January 31st, we're probably going to get a level 50 Joey or whatever. I think it's going to be like a roaming Joey thing, I believe. So that's pretty much how you're going to be getting Joey. So all you really got to do is just still farm Yugi. So believe it or not, you still need this video if you want to unlock Joey. So let's go ahead and show off the deck that I'm using to farm him. And you guessed it, it is a YuBell farm deck. I don't have to explain too much about YuBell, but I will say YuBell is probably, in this situation, YuBell might be one of the best decks to use for this farm, because Yugi does have Magician's Navigation, which can negate your spells if he has a Dark Magician, and he annoyingly almost always has Dark Magician, which is just obnoxious. So every time, it's like almost every time that it's like last turn shenanigan time, he will usually have Dark Magician. He will be able to negate your things, which is perfect because you don't need your spells in this deck. You just need Fire King Island to get destroyed, so you can activate one Fire King Island on top of another, and that will trigger your destruction, so you can get your Terra Incarnate evolved into a Ultimate Nightmare. So once you do that, bam, you're pretty much safe. You have the play. Then you go for the Montage Dragon, which is a Trudge level 30 reward. So if you haven't done that, you probably should get your hands on this card. But yeah, all the YuBell cards are in this deck, 3 of everything. You don't really need 3 of everything. You can run these at like different levels if you really want. You can run less Yubel, you can run less Terra Incarnate. I recommend having 3 Ultimate Nightmares because it just helps beef up Montage Dragon. I'm running 1 Sangan. You also don't need Sangan. Sangan's just here to thin out the deck. If you want, you can replace Sangan with a 3rd copy of Planet Pathfinder. That's pretty cool too. You do need 3 copies of YuGiOh though, because sometimes you draw them way too early and you're not going to be able to destroy anything with Island, therefore making it pretty useless. So yeah, that's why you need them YuGiOhs. So 3 YuGiOhs. I'm running 2 Planet Pathfinders because I think they're fine. Also because Sangan can potentially just search this. So, and it also searches the 1 Glossy that I have. So if you have more Glossy cards, the better, by the way, because you're gonna need them Glossy points in this deck. That's just how it works. Also, we are using the Xian Spy as our last turn card. Using this on your Montage Dragon, give it to your opponent, make it 10,000, attack it with your Yubel Ultimate Nightmare, and bam. And that's pretty much the farm, that's pretty much the deck. I'm going to be taking them on, and let's go ahead and do that live duel. Alright, so it is time to farm Yami Yugi. I don't think Yugi, I mean, it would have been really cool if we got a twofer, like a Yugi and Joey at the same time, because when I saw the Yugi pop up as the event exclusive, I was like, wait a minute, what is going on here? I thought we were getting Joey. But yeah, so right off the bat, I have a pretty good hand, like actually really good hand, because I have my Planet Pathfinder, which I'm going to summon. Is it the Glossy though? No, it's not the Glossy. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use this. I'm going to pick out one of my Fire King Islands. Another thing is, I have 0 copies of Fire King Island that are Glossy, so if you guys have them, that might be a benefit to you, but I just don't have that luck because I didn't get lucky like that, so I have to rely on having Glossy copies of Yubel Terra Incarnate and so on and so forth. So, let's go ahead and activate our Fire King Island, by the way. Also, I might as well use my my skill. My name is Yubel. Let's go ahead and put this Glossy boy back into the deck because I want to summon him from the deck. So it also helps thin out the deck a little bit. Now let's go ahead and use our Destruction right now. So this is a very standard Yubel play. If you guys have been playing the game for a while, you're basically adding your Fire Kings, going for Yubel, summoning Yubel turn 1. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and summon the Glossy. This is the only thing that's important if you guys have low amount of Glossies like I do, which is what is very essential for reaching 8,000 in this deck. Otherwise, you're gonna be at 79 or lower, so you have to run it a kind of a specific way. So now that we have Terra Incarnate, we just kind of wait. He will possibly destroy our Fire King Island. He will probably destroy some stuff, I don't know, but yeah, let's go ahead and speed forward until it gets important. Alright, another little tactic I like to do. This is just to thin out the deck a little bit harder. I'm going to go ahead and destroy Yubel right now. This is going to add another one of these guys to my hand. I get another Yubel destroyed. I get another Yubel summoned. So this is just pulling another one out of my deck. So I'm literally just deck thinning right now. So I summon another Terra Incarnate. Also, when the Terra Incarnate kills the other Terra Incarnate, I can pull out the Glossy Ultimate Nightmare, which I just happened to draw, which is fantastic. I would have loved to summon it from the deck, but I drew it after putting it back into the deck. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I was actually going to summon a YuGiOh, but I have plenty of turns to do that because I'm trying to get my Glossy points. But whatever, let's keep it moving.
It's now or it's never, and I've got to make my decision. This time it could be my moment. Is this a mirage or a chance to fulfill my mission? A river in a darkland, the left is in a lost land, a heartbeat for a demon, always is in a change land. I'm giving the balance, but I'm standing on razor's edge now. Real quick, all my life is over. One strike just a pain, then I'm out of his field of vision. Don't ask why I'm ready, but I'm ready to strike him down now. I just saw the new stars, there's no time for indecision. A river in a dry land, the last is in a lost head. When I hop off new beginnings, burn our feet. Now we need it, a heartbeat for demons.
Alright, and we're reaching the almost final turn. Yugi's gonna flex as much as possible right now. He's got Amulet Dragon, which I think counts as Dark Magician right now. Let's check. No, he actually done goofed. That is a Dark Magician. That's not Dark Magician, I mean. Alright, so it is the last turn time for us. So he does have his navigations in the grave, so he would be able to negate a thing, but the Fool didn't leave himself a Dark Magician, which has never happened to me before in like the 4 times that I've tested out this farm deck. So hey, we just happened to get lucky on this one. But normally it doesn't really matter, because all we're going to be doing, if he really is going to negate, he's going to be negating our Fire King Island, which doesn't matter because this is what we're trying to do. Activate Fire King Island, throw out this other one. So that one is literally just a bait and switch. So that one doesn't matter if he negates it or not. Terra Incarnate is going to activate though, and this is going to pull out the one from the grave that we have. This is only because he's my only Glossy. You guys you're going to be summoning your Glossies right now, by the way. So summoning your Glossy right now. So bam. You want to keep 2 copies of Ultimate Nightmare in your hand. That is important. So there's that. Also, we do have that play. Now we can go for our Montage Dragon. So Montage Dragon, throwing out the big 3, like the big 3 monsters that we have in our hand, summoning this big lad, activating our Shien Spy, and we should be good. I mean, I don't think he's got anything for this. He hasn't stopped me before. So now you can have that monster, and hey man, it looks like it's time to battle. So battle and game. And that's pretty much how you beat this guy. So GG. Okay, so let's see. We got 8,100. Perfect, dude. Absolutely wonderful. I always like getting at least 100 points over 8,000 just to kind of have a little bit of wiggle room. So as you can see, the way that I'm running the deck is I have a very few actual like glossies and stuff. But if you have prismatics, if you have anything like that, that'll help out a lot. That is what makes this deck consistently get 8,000. If you do not have the glossies to make this deck work, what can I say? It probably just won't work. So I just really hope you got lucky and have the Fire King Islands and everything glossy, because it helps out a lot, trust me. I only have like what, 1 of each Yubel, higher level form Yubel glossy, so that's pretty much what I've been using. But whatever, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It's good to be back. At least we'll see. But whatever, that's pretty much that. And if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more Duel Link shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.